Daydream. My family sleeping in the flowers. For a couple of hours. What a beautiful day. Daydream. My family's sleeping in the flowers. For a couple of hours. All right. Hey there. Happy, so sorry. Hey there. It's today, okay, that's embarrassing. Okay. Hey there, happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling what there is Archangel Michael, who's supporting the collective high spirit and DI spirit. If you look up Archangel Michael, you'll see that he's the archangel of protection. He's one who is like God. He's a warrior. He is associated with justice. And if you look him up, you see that he has a sword in his hand, and he usually is like defeating the devil. He has his foot on the devil sometimes. Keep your foot on their necks. Okay, sorry. So I asked Archangel Michael, who are you? And how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up, and the number 3 came up. I see it as communication. I see it as those that you mingle with often, that the environment that you frequent. I see that as awareness, influence, social media, social norms, society, and how any of this could have any influence on you or anything else. He also said anyone in a dire space, if there is a dire energy or situation in general, Archangel Michael paves the way for ascension, for better, for peace, rest, and to make it new. And he ascends, transforms, moves something from a negative space or situation to a better one. He makes sure it is a safe, secure space to express the innocence, child expression, and for rest. So that's there's Archangel Michael for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you hear any extra sounds in this reading, I apologize in advance. So life and all hands. If it gets too much, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn the fan off when I start speaking. so sorry. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards, is King of Swords. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is Hibiscus. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Oasis. The light. Ace of Swords to me is the light sometimes. So is Ace of Wands sometimes. But more Ace of Swords. So for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is the light. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm really going to get better at this. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, is the Page of Swords. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Ace of Swords. And then to clarify the Three of Wands in reverse, you got the Fool card. You got the Unspoken, which is the Death card. Yes, it's the Death card. And then you also got the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands card. And then the card that came out, yeah, transition. There's definitely transitioning and transformation going on. Yeah. And then, yeah. Okay. Gotta get something real quick. Okay. I want to see something, sorry. Just to make sure. Even though I'm sure, I like to check myself anyway. Okay. So, alright. Oh wow. So yeah, there's something here about, there's something about a new beginning. There's something about initiating something, starting something. There's a new beginning, starting anew. There's something about like taking a risk. There's also something about autonomy, sovereignty. Um, mhm. And then there's something here also about protection. You are protected. Also, do your own protection. There's also something here about what should you call it? I guess Michael is making it so clear that we are protected and it's okay this week. Like super clear, like very clear. I've been even seeing it around me. I will see eyes and then I will see the word safe and everything like that. So yeah. So something about protection, being protected. There's also something about nurturing, um, being. There's something about nurturing, um, either you be nurturing or something about you nurturing someone else. Also, there's something here about stability, security, mm, stability, security. I think that's pretty much that. The fact that like the top of the day, the fact that the Nine of Swords was here, it feels like there. I feel it feels like everything is aligned and is good, and there it's time to move forward, to start anew, to um, and to start anew, to transform and transition. I feel like since the Nine of Swords was there, people may be just nervous and restless about it. Maybe some frustration because when I looked in my grimoire, that's what the Three of Swords in reverse, or Three of Wands in reverse was saying. So yeah, there's like a go ahead, like a new start. Um, don't don't self sabotage. Um, just be careful of self sabotaging. In any way, there could be frustration. Um, and then you know what's weird? Like I was getting that message before I came on here, and now it's kind of saying it. I'm gonna read what the Three of Wands in reverse means from here. But one thing that was coming up was like we expect things or miracles or certain things to go a certain way at a certain time, and when it doesn't happen like that or whatnot, or something different, we kind of be like, oh, like that's not it or whatnot. When you're open to receive the miracles and stuff like that, you need to like be open to how it comes in and just be open to it or something like that. There may be something about that, but yeah, in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. In my grimoire it says restriction, limitations, lack of process, obstacles, delays, frustration. Frustration I was getting a lot. Playing small, lack of foresight. Some people may be nervous or like second guessing themselves. Do not self sabotage. It says returning travels, moving home, lack of planning, holding on to the past. That could be a big one too, because there's a lot about starting anew and transition here. A lot and moving forward and anew. Um, get haunted by the past, hold on to the past, lack of confidence, self doubt, yep, failure. I don't think it's any failure at all. And if there is failure, it looks like it may be that, but this failure could be, I know it's typical to say that it's not really, if you're not in that space to receive this, like, you're probably gonna be like, whatever. But it could just trust that, like, you never lose or fail. There's probably like redirection or something else. But yeah, that's that. Self doubt, failure, disappointed with choices, outcomes, clipped wings, lack of process, adventure growth, failed long distance relationships, failed overseas trade, and expansion. But if it was so, right? If it was something that was supposed to be negative or bad, I would see a lot of it here. That's not what's happening here. I'm just saying. Um, Yeah. And then the whole thing about birth, and sometimes it's painful, but what comes out? A newborn baby. So something about that. There could be like some type of false start or frustration, and it's about like some type of new beginning, a spark or something like that. And then yeah, this is like there's something about moving forward, progression, thinking forward, forward thinking, and it's like clarity. It's so clear. There could be something with wisdom. What's the owl about? I feel like I've been seeing an owl, and like to me it always means like wisdom, but it could be other things. And wisdom and foresight, seeing beyond illusion. There's messages, insight, transformation, all of that. So that, yeah, new beginning, a restart, a renewal, new beginning. Somebody's taking a risk. Some of you could be taking this journey on, going on this journey on your own, or it's just something new. Something could be also like individual, but it's like individual, but amongst the community, amongst the home, a family, and it's like that's a. I'm gonna randomly say this. I'm gonna move on. That's I feel like maybe a difference between like a cult and like an actual community. Like I feel like it's like when it's perfectly like individuals moving the way they're supposed to move in the group. That's community to me, instead of people like seeking out. And I don't know, I'm gonna leave it there. But there's some transformation. Maybe some people are nervous, you're scared, you're doubting that you could do this, that you could go to the next level. Lies. Pegasus says, hop on my back and let me take you far. She was a fairy. Yep. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is definitely Pegasus, if you know. But yeah. Yeah, just new ideas. Maybe some of y'all have some bright ideas, new ideas, progression, forward thinking. And yeah, it's like time to move forward. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it starts out with the Three of Wands that came out in reverse. Everything I was telling you. There may be some type of delay or something like that. Whatever it is, I don't think it's like really bad. It could be playing into something. And if it's not that, it could be because you're kind of like, I don't want to do that. But it's kind of like, it's kind of like happening, you're kind of doing it to yourself. And it's not in a disrespectful way or trying to, believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself as I believe in you. Watch Proud Family. Okay, bottom of the deck, top, which is a summary of the Three of Wands in reverse, is the Page of Swords. And then, like I said, I'm gonna hide you, cause be quiet. It could be something with white birds and it's like purity. It could be like clear communication, pure communication. And it could be like God and all that stuff. Divinity. Yeah, bottom of the deck, summary of the Three of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords. This could, like I said, this could be about ideas or messages that are clearly coming through. You guys may be getting like downloads and all that stuff. And then, yeah, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords here again. Five of Swords. If there's any outside noise, no. If there's any outside noise, no. I heard this recently too. somebody was like, you don't have to accept everything that comes to you. Some of you, it could be thoughts. Some of you are like very, could be very like sensitive to like thoughts and when people project or they say things. So it's, yeah. My best advice is just to stay centered. You know yourself best. Um, yeah. But top of the deck, you're watching this right now is Ace of Swords. There's something about clarity, something about the light currently. Um, that's hilarious because of what I said yesterday. But oh wow, yeah. I don't even know how to say that. Again, like I this could. That's why you have to be very discerning about your own energy, and then if it's being projected outside. I just reject all falseness and I just reject all falseness and lies and just negativity. It's not negative. It's not like toxic positivity at all. It's I just reject it all. Um, and I just really stay centered with myself and what I know. And I don't know, maybe there's something about the truth. And then something I said yesterday where it was like the light is too bright. Maybe I should watch that because I talked about Saul and all that stuff. There could be something with that. I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like it's so deep, and I don't want to go too far, too or like go over too much. Um, to clarify, the Three of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna be real quick. So for some of y'all, it could literally like shine a light on what's false, what's lies, and this could be within yourself. It could be like around you. Um, you know what I mean? And it should empower you. It should to see the truth, even if it's yourself. To see that, you should be like, oh, okay, and then you make it stronger. I feel like that's the thing that they say about, I'm not phrasing it right, but I think that's what people be saying where they say like your strength is when you kind of like own your shadow or something like that. So there's something with that there. um and it could be triggering, but find a way to like use that as strength and magic and stuff and get more centered. And to clarify, the Three of Wands in reverse is the Fool card, the Unspoken, which is the Death card, the Six of Swords with the Ace of Wands. I'm getting like oh my gosh, this is so random, but I'm more getting, okay, I'm gonna say the first thing and I'm gonna say actually what it is. It should be. I'm getting what's it? It's like Goblet, Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire or whatnot. When they went through the games and all that stuff, and like Professor Filch, he kept messing up the shotgun. It was hilarious. But I'm getting that when I see, especially the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I get like the person who like shoots the shotgun to start the race or whatnot, and then I'm hearing. Okay, and then yeah, I'm a nerd for Harry Potter. I know every word, I know every song. I definitely just sang that properly. But another thing I was thinking about the nitro that's in like people's car or whatever, and I start going like that as I hear a car going by. That's hilarious. But yeah, something about that. And yeah, it's a new beginning and all. Mm-hmm. We have a transition. Do you find it difficult to let go of the past? The transition card carries the energy of 3 fire letters and 2 massive symbols of realization and reunification to help you find balance between your past, present, and future. These subliminal patterns represent the road to yourself, the goals you have ideally chosen for your life, and the path that you actually take. No matter the detours or choices you make, your actions will always lead you back to this very first intention, the purpose of your incarnation. So, clear the baggage of the past and don't worry about the future. Now is the time you are writing your story, the one that did not exist yesterday, and that will be hopefully, no, that will be tomorrow's best memory. We don't hope over here, it's happening already. Okay, so we have Aries, Libra. I'm gonna say Aquarius only because, and I'm not so fluent at all. I speak facts. I know how to separate my ego from facts. People have been for a while saying that Aquarius is also the Fool card. I don't know, but Uranus is right here. So I'm gonna say Aquarius just because it's right here. Um, can you see it? I don't know. Annoying. Uranus is right here. If you believe it, you don't. You could or not. I don't care. I don't be lying. I be telling the truth. That's my name. But yeah, I'm gonna say Aries, Libra, Aquarius, and that's all who's here. You could be those signs. Those signs could be in your chart. Could be the energy of this reading. It could be the planetary placements, um, people around you, all of that stuff. Okay. And then we have here Rainbow, the bad omen, the bad meaning. It has the number 1 here. It has Gemini and Libra here, and it says it could be heavy Libra, something. But yeah, it says the sun shines, light, clarity. That's on anxiety and knowing. Wow. Okay, Chanel, hold on. Okay. The sun shines, light, clarity, anxiety and knowing in the truth. What is what is, what's there, what you have is what's there. Something about that makes someone restless. I feel like it is the fact that I write these charms, I'm telling you, when I channel. I feel like it is the fact that something is permanent and that may be an undesirable outcome for someone. Boundaries, there's something about boundaries or having enough. And then I put question mark evil eye shrug because I don't like to lead towards it, but if it is what it is and that's what's being said, sure. And then we have here knowledge. Someone hates that someone knows something and or is setting boundaries. Exposed. The light is too bright. Nah, I am that one. I don't care. Nah, because that's what I'm gonna say. This is literally evidence. Okay. I'm showing you. Okay. And then that's over here with the 3 of Wands. I feel like you need to, you know, something with that to ascend, to move forward. And then it's like the whole thing of like baggage, yeah, baggage, and freeing that up so you can, then we have your vulnerability, which is a noun meaning the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed either physically or emotionally. Sheesh. And that's Ace of Swords. Um. Oh, and we have Hoglaws. As much as like Hoglaws comes up, I should know by now, and I just don't be remembering. Yeah, Hagalaz, and it means hail. I did hear hail, but I thought it was ice. But yeah, hail, wrath of nature, uncontrolled forces. Yeah, it's time to move on. It is what it is. Progression, all that stuff. So that's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic, the light. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me separate day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out. Yo, Archangel Michael and Anpu, aka Anubis, are my best friends because I love how straightforward they are. They're so straightforward. And then Mary Magdalene is my best friend as well because of like I resonate with her story. I resonate with her. But yeah, and hey there. Oh, nice name. Hey there. Have a great day and peace out, y'all. See y'all.